do we make sure that French citizens share the prosperity being created around the world instead of watching it pass by? And we need to do this in more and more countries, making sure we broaden our economies that more prosper. France is asking those questions because of one man, Emmanuel Macron. He is the one who's pushing the country forward.
When we speak about global citizenship in the current world, it could be a big problem for you. Because being global is not so good for a leader today. And let me first say, but it was perfectly phrased by my predecessors here, that you can be a global leader, deeply rooted. And you can believe in patriotism and defend your country without being a nationalist. And this is a big difference. If we decide that Russia has to come back at the table of negotiation and accept to respect Ukraine as a free country, we can do it. And what is the credibility of the Europeans or others to say it's very important to respect territorial integrity of the Ukrainians, it's very important to respect the principles of the UN Charter, but not to have a single word for Middle East, not to have a single word for what's happening in Gaza? We kill our credibility with such an approach. I don't want my democracy to be driven by an algorithm whose unique purpose is to create this excitement and to spread crazy contents, because it's just killing the possibility of a common discussion. It's just pushing people to the extremes. It's just killing our common approach of a common world and a shared world. And it's just framing our democracies in favor of the extremes.
Generational reform is painful, and that pain invites derision from those who have been voted out of power, hence the course of criticism from incumbents of the old system. But President Milei has stayed the course and remains committed to his core principles. Like President Trump, he has empowered the Argentinian people by making sure the government serves them, not the other way around. Not the other way around. There is a knock-on effect from President Milei's governing philosophy. It has galvanized reforms not only in Argentina, but in other Latin American countries as well. President Milei is a leader of a great nation, but also a continent. He has inspired Argentina's youth to question the stale proposition that the heavy hand of government is the path to prosperity.
Like in any process of restoring public finances, we have had to take measures that may seem unpopular, but that are essential to return the country to a path of growth. We decided to be truthful. We proposed a definitive change to the people to stop insisting on the same formulas that led us to failure. With a lot of courage, effort, and patience, Argentinians are supporting us, convinced that this time it will be different, precisely because nothing we are doing has been attempted in our country in the last century. We know we are on the right path. We are applying the ideas that made all countries prosperous and gave rise to our own golden era at the beginning of the 20th century. Because what made all prosperous nations thrive is doing the right thing, no matter how uncomfortable it is, instead of doing what is comfortable and easy. We all recently saw, with the cowardly assassination of Charlie Kirk, the violence with which the left is fighting this process. They are willing to do anything to impose their criminal ideas, and since Charlie won the debate with the truth, they resorted to force. That's why today more than ever, it's necessary to confront them with the courage and determination that your administration is demonstrating. We can't stop because we already know they won't. They won't stop until they completely destroy us.
Que su administración está demostrando. No podemos frenar.
Under Gianni's leadership, football has reached farther and welcomed more people in. He's championed inclusion and access, making sure the beautiful game belongs to everyone. From new fans to diehards. You know, the guy with the drum at every match. There's always the guy with the drum. It's truly inclusive. I mean, maybe a little too inclusive, letting Rob McElhaney and Ryan Reynolds own a club. I'm kidding. Kind of.
Than football unites the world. FIFA, you must know, has 211 member associations, member countries, more than the United Nations, 211, imagine that. And they all share the same passion, they all share the same love, they all share the same enthusiasm for this ball, for this game, for coming together. And FIFA is an organization that invests 100% of its revenues in developing the game all over the world, in giving dreams and hopes to children, to girls, to boys in 211 countries in the world. Because that's what they need. They need dreams and they need hope. And that's why we are here, and that's why we are proud to be here, and that's why I'm proud to stand here in front of you today to take this incredibly prestigious award, not for me, for the 6 billion people around the world who love this incredible and beautiful sport.